It's a little surreal because you spend so much time with documents and records. I spent 5 years in archives studying transcripts, and then to suddenly see this transposed into a film where you have these incredible actors playing these people, playing Molly Burkhart, playing Ernest Burkhart, bringing the story to life, making you care about the story. I couldn't ask for more.
We had worked on the script for so long, and we felt that we had exhausted every possibility of making it through the point of view of the Bureau of Investigation. I'm talking about 2.5 years of work on the script while we were doing other films. And myself and Leo came to the decision that the real heart of the story was through Molly Burkhart. And that means he shouldn't play Tom White, he should play Ernest. So we revised the entire script, and that took actually all the way through during shooting.
It's a very particular kind of landscape, very open, very relatively flat. There are hills and all that, which influence our framing. We decided a wide aspect ratio, anamorphic lenses, so it's a widescreen movie, and that is because of the landscape.
The production designers create the world that the director is wanting to film, so it's an exciting job, especially on this one, because it was important to Marty to make a film about the Osage that was true, and I love research, I love history, and there was nothing that would excite me more than to finally honor the Osage.
People from the Osage Nation there started bringing me family photographs of people who this story is really about, and I just started dressing people right off those photographs.
I came on as the lead Osage wardrobe consultant, and so I worked with Jacqueline West, going through research pictures and then helping dress the principal actors at folding blankets and putting them in their clothing properly.
We know barely enough about slavery in this country, but we know nothing about what happened to the Native Americans, and it's shocking. And when you think this entire land was theirs, and we just slowly took it away from them unfairly. And that is what people will learn from this movie. The Osage themselves said when they saw it, this is opening the door for us. People are going to see us a different way.
We saw thousands of people in Oklahoma in November 2019, as Ellen just said. And that created the nucleus for our indigenous cast.
Most of our music, our native music, is centuries old, and a lot of our music is tied into deeds that our ancestors did, and some of it wasn't appropriate for this movie. And so when we started to think about it and what would fit in there, me and a couple of my close friends, we decided we would write our own song, make our own song.
As a direct descendant of Henry Roan, it's extremely important, and I wish that my mom and my grandma could see this. This is a story that has been not told for 100 years, and we've always known it, and it took Martin Scorsese to come along and properly handle it, and he did it justice.
Only a company like Apple probably could have told this story properly. They basically let us get truly immersive within the community.
When we first met, he came in, and the first thing he said was, "We're going to film here among the Osage people." And right there, he made a bold statement that really made us feel relaxed. And from there, he said, yes, I'll take you up on the offer to talk to your language department, your culture department, and all our traditional leaders. He's talked to our community members. And it wasn't just one event, one dinner, it was a process.
I am just so grateful that Apple and Skills of Flower Moon reached out to me to be an ambassador of the Osage Nation. I had such an amazing opportunity during all of filming. I was the Osage Nation princess, and I was so grateful to be a part of it. I was there on the first day of filming, and I got to perform the Lord's Prayer in Indian Sign Language. And then on the last day of filming, I was there for the big dance scene, which was amazing.
We held a dinner for Martin Scorsese, and he asked for our opinions and for kind of the path he wants the film to go in, and so he asked for our opinions and what our culture looks like, and I thought that was really good way to go in.
I translated the script to Osage, and I worked with the actors and coached the actors' language, and I worked with them on the set. That was a lot of fun and really interesting.
They were so gracious. They immersed themselves. They were very humble in the way that they would come to ask a question and not try to be too much. But at the same time, they took constructive criticism with much grace.
This story was meant to be seen by people in a theater, an audience, and also a way of rethinking about who we are as a nation and who we are as human beings, you know. And so it's always important, I think, to try to deal with aspects of the truth as maybe as unpleasant as they may be. But because they're unpleasant doesn't mean they're going to go away.